Let us continue reading this book by Uriah Smith, Daniel and Revelation, 1897. We are now reading Revelation chapter 6, verses 12 to 17. My Father in heaven, I thank you and I praise you for this opportunity to share this message. Oh, Father, as you protected your word throughout the centuries of assault and abuse, I pray that your people will continue to shine as light in this dark world. In the name of your Son, through your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen. Uriah Smith comments, extensive and magnificent showers of shooting stars have been known to occur at various places in modern times. But the most universal and wonderful which has ever been recorded is that of the 13th of November, 1833. The whole firmament over all the United States being then for hours in fiery commotion. No celestial phenomenon has ever occurred in this country since its first settlement, which was viewed with such intense admiration by one class in the community or with so much dread and alarm by another. During the 3 hours of its continuance, the day of judgment was believed to be the only waiting for sunrise. Our first century, page 329. The effect of this phenomenon upon the Negro population is described by a southern planter as follows. I was suddenly awakened by the most distressing cries that ever fell on my ears. Shrieks of horrors and cries for mercy could be heard from most of the Negroes of 3 plantations, amounting in all to some 6 or 800. While earnestly and breathlessly listening for the cause, I heard a faint voice near the door calling my name, and I arose and, taking my sword, stood at the door. At this moment, I heard the same voice, still beseeching me to rise, and saying, "Oh my God, the world is on fire." I then opened the door, and it is difficult to say which excited me most, the awfulness of the scene or the distressed cries of the Negroes. Upward of 100 lay prostrate on the ground, some speechless and others uttering the bitterest moans, but with their hands raised, imploring God to save the world and them. The scene was truly awful, for never did rain fall much thicker than the meteors fell toward the earth, east, west, north, and south. It was the same. In a word, the whole heavens seemed in motion. Page 130. Arago computes that not less than 240,000 meteors were at the same time visible above the horizon of Boston. And of the display at Niagara, it is said that no spectacle so terribly grand and sublime was ever before beheld by man as that of the firmament descending in fiery torrents over the dark and roaring cataract. We will read the next paragraph, the next comments the next time. May God our Father bless you and His